Well, hello and welcome again to River Valley Farm. I decided the 484 just really wasn't cutting it anymore, and stumbled upon that. Of course, it burns gasoline, but anyway. Got what I consider to be a really good deal on it. I've got the hydraulic cooler up at the front of the radiator here has got a leak. Got water in the hydraulic fluid, it's in the hydraulic oil itself, so I've got a new filter and oil to do with that. And then yeah, let's see. Oh, and the fuel tank is just absolutely disgusting, but anyway, it sat for a while. So went up yesterday, actually looked at it, brought it home, about 3 hours away from home. I gave, like, you know, I bought this for the same money that I bought my 95 F250 for. So I'm hoping that it will be as good to me as that thing was, or has been, I should say. That's been a really solid, dependable old truck. So yeah, I'm hoping that this will be as good to me as that was. The engine's not new by any means, but it sounds really good. We'll get to that. First things first, got to pull the grill out and see what we can do about the hydraulic cooler. I ordered a, well, not a factory cooler, but a generic will fit kind of cooler, so we'll see what happens. I'll get the grill screen out and we'll see what it looks like. All right, so we got our hydraulic cooler opened up over here. They made a swing out so you can clean the radiator and the hydraulic cooler and stuff. You can see there's oil right there, and it's, you know, getting all over everything. So we've got little bits of grass and stuff in here, no big deal. At least the oil all over the radiator. It's not going to rot out anytime soon, but we're going to clean that out too. Take some brake parts cleaner, something, blow in there and try and clean it out. As I said, or well, I don't know if I said this or not, but I got a hydraulic filter for it, which is that little guy right there. And then we're gonna drain it because it's got water in the transmission a little bit anyway. But yeah, all in all, this thing seems to be a really solid old tractor. It's a 64 model, if anybody's wanting to know. 1964, 706 gas, serial number right there, if you can read it, 20,235. So but yeah, I'm really pleased with it. The only thing I didn't check was the PTO when I went and looked at it, and I probably should have, but anyway, that's not a big deal. If it is bad, we can fix it, more than likely pretty quickly. So yeah, it is not a factory 3-point tractor. It was converted over with all IH parts at some point in time. It was a factory fast hitch. These brackets are fast hitch brackets, and that one up there is also a fast hitch bracket. So anyway, like I said, it's been converted over to 3-point hitch, which is fine with me because, well, I really don't need fast hitch for anything anymore. And if I do, well, I've got my little 300 utility that will work for that just fine. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I need to take that cooler out of there, see if I got a piece of hose that we can tie it together with. I'm gonna go from there down to there just to be safe and secure. That would be the best bet right now, so we don't make too much more of a mess with this thing. I do want to run it for you today. It's been converted to a spin-on oil filter. I could not for the life of me remember that 1158 Napa number for some reason. So I had to come back here today and order that. So we won't change engine oil today, but probably tomorrow. New air filter also. And we got to clean the fuel tank somehow. I don't know how well that shows up in there, but it's pretty rusty. Alright, so I found a way to make this work. I'm going to spray this oil out of the radiator. Not a good thing for that, but anyway. Found a piece of copper tube. Worked good for that for the time being. Like I said, I need to spray this out good. And then change the hydraulic oil. Got to pull the drawbar, drain what's left of the hydraulic oil out of it. There shouldn't be a whole lot left really. And then we'll pull the filter and change it, fill it back up with oil, and see what happens after that. We should be able to run it a little bit. We won't do anything too outlandish, but maybe take it for a little drive or something. So till we get the cooler. I don't think it's all that important, but who knows, it might be. So yeah, we had some particular nastiness in the transmission. I knew it was there already though, so I'm not surprised. It had water in it, and just a tiny bit of pure water came out the bottom when I took the drain plug out. But anyway, this, like most international tractors, you have to pull the drawbar in order to drain the transmission and stuff, so no biggie. Okay, so this is something that I didn't know about this tractor. The early 06s are the bull gears. There's the bull gear housings here. While they use the same oil as the transmission, it is separate. So we have that hurdle to overcome, but it's not that big a deal. Just take this plug out and fill it back up. I wanted to get every drop of oil out of this thing I could, so that we don't have future silly problems. Anyway, I got to get that other check plug out of there, then I can start filling it back up again. Well, at least we know it's been serviced at some point in time. It's got a Fleetguard hydraulic filter in it. It has a Baldwin air filter, Napa oil filter, so you know it's been serviced sometime since 1985. I'm going to cut this filter open and see what I can see in it. I don't see anything all that concerning. I don't think it's had water in it for very long, so that's a good thing. Water is not good, but it's not bad if it doesn't run a whole lot with it in there. So I'll cut this open and see what we can see. Alright, so got some shiny stuff in there, but it's not huge chunks by any means or anything like that. You know, we really don't know how long it's been since this filter was changed or any kind of useful information like that, so we're going to not be too concerned with it right now. That is a fairly old Fleetguard logo. It's probably at least 20 years old, so I'm not going to sweat it a whole lot. Now I'll get this cleaned up and that cleaned up, and a new filter and a new gasket in it, and we should be ready to fill it up with oil. Whew, okay then. 20 gallons of oil later, we've got our new filter is installed, all that good stuff. I just put 20 gallons of oil in the transmission. Still got to fill the bull gear housings, don't let me forget. They only take 6 quarts a piece, and we use that bucket pump for that because it's pretty unhandy to get to with a funnel. Of course, then again, as typical 06 series tractors and 56 and 66 is concerned, it's pretty unhandy to get to with a funnel anyway. So we did successfully get 20 gallons of oil in it. Yes, the tractor is only supposed to hold 17, but these are have become, anyway, notorious for an O-ring blowing on the suction line for the hydraulic pumps and causing issues. So if you put extra oil in them, it actually stops that issue. And since we don't really know much about the tractor, we're that far over full, you know, 2 gallons maybe, or well, a gallon maybe, I don't know. Yeah, okay, so we're 3 or 4 gallons over full. Good enough for who it's for. So now, in the interest of time and me not forgetting to do this, since we still have a generator, I want to check and make sure it actually charges. So we got to start it up. I need to get my meter and see what's going on there. Not that door, this one. A little bigger truck, it makes life easier on some things and worse on the other. So hook this up and we'll start it up and see what it does. Get the leads untangled, that is. Well, I can already know it's charging because the battery is up good, 12.74 volts. But we'll start it anyway because I told you we were going to. And we're not going to move. We're not going to move anything. But I wanted to show you that it does run. And it runs good. Turn on the gas for what it's worth. That's going to be the one thing about this tractor, is it likes gas really bad. Yeah, they are really hard on gasoline. But anyway, you take an engine that was made to run 2,000 RPM and turn it 25, it's going to like more gas, but they're still really dependable. Throttle all the way down, key on, and yeah, we're in neutral. Push the clutch in just to be sure. Just a tiny little bit of blue smoke on startup. Of course, my meter's not reading right, but anyway. Where the hydraulic leak is, down there. Okay. Alright, so we're maintaining, I guess. Yeah, we're maintaining, okay. Maintaining, better than nothing. So let's see, that's cool. Not really, but kind of, I guess. And that's a factory hard line. Yay. All right, more stuff that needs to be done. Good enough for today, guys. I'm gonna finish filling my I'm going to fill my bull gear housings and go with that. So thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow once I figure out how I'm going to try and fix that, and we'll go from there. I'm going to go ahead and put the new cooler in it anyway, even though it really doesn't need it, but they had to special order it, so I guess I'll put it in there just for good measure. So we'll see you later.